What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone is having a great day so far. If you haven't been by stickersbyab.com, I don't know what you're waiting for. They have some of the best custom design Miami Hurricanes football stickers out there. Use the discount code SCOOP in all caps and get 15% off all of your orders. All right, guys. So, once again, the Miami Hurricanes remain active in the transfer portal. According to Mike Farrell of Rivals, Jordan Johnson, former 5-star recruit, according to Rivals, University of Notre Dame wide receiver, has entered the transfer portal. Now, he did not get a lot of playing time during his time at Notre Dame. I believe he only appeared in 2 games. But as of right now, Miami is mutually interested with Jordan Johnson. Now, obviously, this could be baby steps. They could have just inquired, saw his film as a staff offensively and liked what they saw. Jordan Johnson, maybe he was interested as well. This is just the beginning stages. Other schools that are also actively recruiting Jordan Johnson, you have Ole Miss, Florida State, Tennessee, Michigan State, and Oregon. Former 5-star recruit by Rivals, 4-star by 24/7 Sports. So there's going to be a heavily amount of programs after him. So just look out for Jordan Johnson's name. I know it's very refreshing that Miami is aggressive in the transfer portal, specifically at the wide receiver rotation as well. No need to bring up the past season, but we obviously do need help. Right now, I think we're identifying 2 wide receivers we can count on this rotation. Xavier Restrepo as well will be our 3rd guy, but I think if we can build a strong depth-wise wide receiver rotation, we can go very far, and I think the offensive playbook can open up, and we'll finally have a deep ball game, something we've been missing this past season. Now, speaking of the transfer portal, guys, remember Juwan Mitchell, linebacker who wanted to commit, spoke with Manny Diaz on that Friday night, according to Manny Navarro of The Athletic. Did not get the nod. He ended up going to the University of Tennessee. So where do we stand in recruiting in general? Because, you know, the linebacker position unit is a position of need. Now, according to Gabby Urrutia of 24/7 Sports, Demario Tolan, 4-star linebacker out of Dr. Phillips High School in Orlando, Florida, is in a very good position with Miami right now. Now, another school to look out for is LSU, their primary recruiter. Representing LSU, recruiting actively Demario Tolan, is Blake Baker, our former defensive coordinator this past season. So just look out for that regarding the linebacker position. And another name to look out for is Wesley Besant, of course, 4-star linebacker out of Miami Central Senior High School, local product. Ultimately, guys, if I'm pitching to both of these players to come to Miami, because in my opinion, these are some of the best linebackers in the state of Florida, you have an opportunity to come on campus and start from day 1. Linebacker depth is definitely a big concern, especially next year when they come onto campus. Ultimately, what better way to land top recruits than early playing time? So ultimately, I hope that is the pitch Miami gives them. But just look out for those 2 names moving forward, and Miami is in a great position with both of those players. Now, in today's news, Ryan Turner, 3-star cornerback out of Chaminade, Madonna in Broward County, committed to Ohio State. In my opinion, this was one of the top defensive backs, cornerbacks, not only in South Florida, I thought probably in the state of Florida. Now, that's just my opinion because I'm really big on Ryan Turner. But a lot of people on Twitter were saying, hey, how did we miss out on him? Ohio State once again sneaks into South Florida, grabs a great player. At the end of the day, guys, it's very hard to compete with other programs on a consistent basis when you're not competing for titles. Okay, in Ohio State, they won the Big Ten East division since 2012. Okay, that's 8 consecutive years of winning your division in your conference and competing for the Big Ten title game in the college football playoffs, okay? When you create a winning culture and you compete for titles every single year, it's very easy to go into another program's backyard and land great talent, and that was the situation. Now, we're very far from early National Signing Day and National Signing Day, and nothing is official until it's pen to paper. But Ryan Turner, this was a great example of other programs going into your backyard and stealing recruits because you don't compete for national titles on a yearly basis. So until Miami can perform and compete at the next level, win the ACC title game, consistently on a yearly basis, we may lose out on a lot of elite talent, and unfortunately may not get us over that hump. Now, regarding the cornerback position, some targets to look out for that I think are the priority for this defensive backs group. Jordan Allen out of the state of Louisiana, 3-star cornerback. I think he'll be our nickel corner for this class. I think ultimately he will end up in this class. He's a very good athletic cornerback out of the state of Louisiana. He's very physical as well. Another name, Kamari Rogers, 4-star cornerback out of Mississippi. Ole Miss is heavily recruiting him as well. There's a lot of crystal balls in Ole Miss's direction. There's one going to Miami as well. So right now I think it's a 2-team race between Ole Miss and Miami. So just look out for that. And Travell Mullen as well out of Coconut Creek High School. 4-star cornerback. Now his brother, Tywan Mullen, is currently at Indiana. So Indiana is a sleeper school as well to look out for. I know they're a Big Ten program known for basketball, but they've really turned the page and their football program is really trending upward. Also, his brother did go to Clemson, Trayvon Mullen. He currently doesn't hold a Clemson offer, but hey, you never know. But just look out for Travell Mullen as well as another priority at the cornerback position. It seems like it's going to be a Miami-Indiana battle at the moment. Last name to look out for at the cornerback position, he's listed as an athlete by 24/7 Sports, but I think he'll be a cornerback at the Power 5 level. Jacoby Spells out of American Heritage Plantation. This is a must-get in the South Florida recruiting kind of ranks at the cornerback position. I am really high on Jacoby Spells. He holds offers from West Virginia, Syracuse, Miami. Very good player. Very great athlete overall. If Miami can land Travell Mullen, Jacoby Spells, Kamari Rogers, and Jordan Allen, I think that would be a huge win for this class moving forward. And it will be a nice group of defensive backs to bring in to the class of 2022 and build off of. And, you know, hopefully with Travaris Robinson as our defensive backs coach, we'll be able to land those players. But that's kind of my recap, guys, of recruiting, defensive side of the football, and transfer portal talk. I hope everyone has a great rest of their day, and always all about the U.